All right, so let's really put this truck to the test. See how everything's working after the past 9 years. We already tested the windows to make sure everything like that's working properly. AC's blowing like a blizzard, although it's the first day of spring in Florida, so still need AC pretty much all year round down here, but this here is just working good. Everything feels good. We'll throw on a seatbelt here and make sure that everything's clicking and working like it's supposed to. Turn down the AC so it's not blowing like a hurricane on us, and take it and see how it feels and see how this thing drives. Check it out here. I'm gonna take it to a little bit of a city drive in it and see how everything's working on it, making sure we're not hearing any squeaks or rattles, anything like that. Just the drivability of the truck. Listen, feeling for a smooth transition in the transmission, make sure it's shifting properly. I always drive a vehicle when I test drive it. I leave the radio off. I could really care less what the radio sounds like. I know it's important to a lot of people. When you get done driving a vehicle, turn the radio on then and then check it out. Just a little FYI, it's the best thing to do. So, because you want to hear, especially if buying a used car, you want to hear if anything's rattling or shaking or making funny sounds and such. And a lot of times I'll cut off the AC just so I have nothing but the motor, the transmission. If I hear anything in the CV joints. I don't feel anything in the wheel of this. The brakes, they feel good. They feel strong in this. Really good in this truck. So that's been functioning properly. As I said, I've driven this thing on the interstate before. I've driven it pretty much for the last couple thousand miles. Not found anything I would, flat out say, hey, this is just not the right vehicle for you. If it's, but hey, it's a Toyota Tacoma. Can't go wrong with it. Going over bumps and everything like that. Nothing really shaking or rattling as it's supposed to be. If you're ever considering buying a Toyota Tacoma, definitely, I would never say no to a Tacoma. This one is actually a two-wheel drive pre-runner. If you need a four-wheel drive, obviously you wouldn't get a pre-runner. Pre-runner means it's a two-wheel drive, but getting a Toyota Tacoma, may pay all the money for it, but if you plan on keeping it, or if it's going to be a pre-owned truck, if you bought it secondhand, can't go wrong with this truck. Absolutely, it's the best. If you like these videos, if you like the information provided you with, hey, be sure to subscribe. And if you could, make sure you always thank somebody that's wearing a uniform, from a Navy SEAL all the way down to mall security. We'll see you soon.